Welcome to DayZ'd and Review'd. Today we're going to be running through the apocalypse and telling you about the movie Snowpiercer. We're going to start by the Wheel of Challenge. Gentlemen, are you ready?
Yes.
3,
Let's do it.
2, 1, spinning. The challenge is 2 more spins. Shit.
Ah, come on. What are you doing?
Alright, the challenge is we have to spin 2 more times.
Alright.
Alright, here's
Fuck
spin
off.
number 1.
Oh.
Spin number 1 gives us no clothes. Fuck. Okay, so we can't wear clothes. Spin
No.
number 2 is... Oh god.
What if
Spin number 2 is we can only use in-game chat.
Oh, fuck off. Alright.
Alright, so this is how it's gonna
Jesus.
work. So usually, we're using Google Chat for voice communication. Today we're gonna close that. We're gonna only chat with in-game chat, which means anyone around us can hear us as we're running through and talking about the movie. And hopefully people will be friendly in the apocalypse. Okay, hello?
Alright.
Hey.
Alright, so now you'll notice if I run away and you say something. Say something?
Yep.
Yeah, so everyone sounds farther away.
Hey!
Dave, you lead.
Okay.
If you have to say something, stay close to me,
Right.
because that's how like, if you're too far away, it won't be loud enough for people to hear. Okay?
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright. Well,
Alright.
Done.
let's just get going.
Yep.
Okay, so, Snowpiercer. I think this movie kind of sucked.
Really?
I
Alright, review done.
it wasn't-
Okay, thanks.
Did you guys feel the same, or did you like it?
No. I thought it was great.
Really? What did you think that was
I was-
was great about it?
Yeah, I was way into it. I thought the production design was great. The look of the train and everything, and
Yeah.
the costumes. And I enjoyed the social commentary and allegory of it.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I guess I should be more specific when I say I didn't like it, because yeah, you're right. Like all those things were pretty cool, but I didn't care for any of the characters. It's kind of weird because at the start, something I liked about it was that it didn't set up anything really. It just like got directly into the problem. You know, like within the first scene, it's like already
Yeah.
in the revolution, and I thought that was pretty cool because like we know what's going on, so just do it. But oh god, who wants a chainsaw?
I'm
I
holding
changed
this.
my mind. I don't want the hand flare. Don't take my chainsaw!
Why'd you keep a flare?
Alright.
Anyhow.
Well, what else do I have?
So what I thought was cool is that it just got right into it. It wasted no time. But then the problem with that was that it also didn't have time for character development.
Yeah.
Before we were gonna review it, I remember seeing the previews for it, and I thought, oh wow, a post-apocalyptic movie on a train. Yeah, that makes sense. And I was actually angry at the thought, like, oh Hollywood, what the hell? And then, I started watching it, and I had that feeling. I'm like, this is ridiculous. Like, I'm just gonna write down all of my horrible reasons why this is not gonna work.
Yeah.
And then after about 45 seconds in the movie, I'm thinking about it, and I said, well, you know what? I've watched movies with dwarfs and elves and trolls, and I enjoyed that. So just, control yourself. Don't be a dick about it.
Yeah.
Enjoy what's being presented for what it is. And then suddenly, I really enjoyed the movie.
So it didn't bother me the
Yeah,
premise of it, them being in the apocalypse on a train. What bothered me was that I didn't care about any of the characters. I didn't think they were interesting, but also it was just predictable. I knew basically everything that was going to happen in the movie.
Okay, we have to find food because I'm dying of starvation.
All right. All right. There's a big office building over here. Maybe let's check that.
Do those have food usually?
Sometimes it seems like nothing has food right now.
I didn't find it that predictable. I was just enjoying the ride of it and enjoying like each new car as it was coming up.
Oh,
and
train
what they were
fun.
shooting.
I didn't like that. I really didn't like the new cars. Like when they go.
Really?
Yeah, cause no, dude, it was stupid because they're going through like they're going through. Okay, they've got this lady like at gunpoint. So okay, they go through the revolution, and they capture kind of like the second in command lady. My screen's going black, dude. They capture the second in command lady.
Yeah, mine is too.
And they're like trying to find the leader. And then they go through this the different trains, and one of them is like the school train. And then they stop there for like 30 minutes.
Was it that long?
Yeah, it wasn't that long, but it was still a long ass time, and it made no sense.
It
And
felt like a while, to be fair.
yeah, and the stuff they were doing was not interesting. It was, oh, that bothered me so much. I didn't know what the hell I was watching. Did you guys like that scene?
Yeah, I did.
I hated that.
Showing like.
That's actually when I decided I didn't like the movie.
It's,
Oh, apples.
The train
Right.
stuff, that scene went on too long. That's fair.
Yeah, it made, like, I get they're trying to set up the world, but you can't just set up the world. You just set your flare. Well, now everyone knows we're here. I get that they were trying to set up the world, but you can't just set up the world in a way that makes no sense. Of like, they stop with this lady at gunpoint and start like watching a classroom go on, and not only that, but the way the classroom went on was the way the classroom.
gunpoint at that time.
The way that oh yeah, you're right, yeah. The way the classroom went on was insane. That like, it's like, oh hey, we're gonna watch a movie. Oh wow, we're just passing by this thing. Oh hey, this A guy's coming in. It was like non-stop, just like crazy once in a year things happening. Oh, and on that same thing. Oh, I should give you guys time to respond, but I'm on a roll. I got to do this. On that same point, with stuff that just didn't fucking make any sense, was when they're fighting. Okay, so basically they're in a revolution. They're pushing up through the train, starting to start a revolution. They're in the middle of a fight of like the poor people fighting against the guards, and then they stop fighting, and it's the New Year's. And like they all start clapping, and the guy is like, "Oh, dude,
that makes perfect sense because in World War One, during the trenches, for Christmas, they all stopped fighting and came out and had drinks together.
Yeah, no, it doesn't make sense, dude.
Boom.
World War One, those guys weren't personally invested in the fight. Here, they're personally invested. They're in the middle of a battle. It's not like there's like a battle line and they're sleeping and they wake up and decide to do this. They're in the middle of chopping each other up. It was so like, okay, that's the thing about the movie. There's a million things that break me out of the movie. Does that make sense? There's a million things that break my immersion in the movie because it's just so far-fetched.
And yeah, that's kind of what I was saying at the beginning. Like, that movie is very much that. It's not, which does make you say, okay, this is not, an Academy Award winner, but
Right.
you just kind of just let yourself stop worrying about
No,
that.
no. Like, there's a difference between like worrying about the premise of the movie, that like they're on a train. Like, I can get that. That didn't bother me. Like like the last people alive are on a train. That's okay. But like the difference between that and the way humans act is not how humans act. That's a different thing. That's why that's what killed the movie for me.
That is true. There are a couple of times where, like, what the fuck is going on? I don't understand. Like, wait, why is this happening? Where did this come from? Kind of thing.
Yeah.
That did exist quite a bit.
Yeah, and that kills movies for me.
Are you getting fruits from these trees?
Not much.
I'm not seeing anything.
I got
from
one
any of
apple.
these
Yeah,
trees.
we should go find something else, dude. I'm not getting anything from this. I don't know why we're still here.
I can't even, I don't even have
I've gotten
action
quite a
buttons
bit.
from
I'm
them.
back up to yellow.
Okay, well, I'm still starving,
That's
dude.
why
So
I'm
we gotta
not
go.
seeing anything because I have to wait for a while.
Yeah.
Like, my screen is gray. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die very soon. So if I die, my recommendation. Hey, we're in the log cabin, dude. We're in the log cabin. Mike. Oh, hey.
Yeah, I see it. Okay.
All right. If I die, my recommendation, I'm gonna say it right now because I don't know how much longer I have in this world, is I already forgot this movie, and so that's what I think you should do too. There's nothing in this movie I cared about. I forgot the movie while I was still watching it. I don't think it's not horrible. It's not offensively bad like The Cobbler. It's just not memorable.
Oh, all the stuff you were saying about the weird, like the school train. I was really enjoying some of the more wacky parts of it. That's definitely, having watched a number of Korean movies, that's fairly typical to have sort of not like weird digressions, but just like the tones don't say any one.
Right. I'm so happy you said that because both Mike and I
And
have lived in Korea for more than 2 years. Mike, what do you think about that? Did you? Because the director of this is a Korean guy. There's a lot of Korean actors. Did you feel like Koreanness in the movie?
I actually wrote that in my notes. They're speaking Korean. I was really excited about that
Yeah.
for a second. But, and actually the actor.
Mike, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Mike, I'm so close to dead. My question is, did you feel like the director was Korean? Did you feel like the movie felt Koreanish with the humor? I'm gonna die
Not
any
really,
minute.
no.
No? Huh.
Not. Having said that, I've only seen like really good Korean movies. I haven't seen the general movies, but so from the really good Korean movies, no, it wasn't the same thing.
Especially this director
Well,
has that kind of weird
Oh, you've seen
style.
other stuff from him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying. I think I have seen some of Abe, our old roommate, had us watch a lot of Korean movies. I've seen some of that too, but I just don't like it. It breaks me out of the immersion of watching the movie. It confuses me. I don't like. Oh, hey, dude, there's a hospital over here. I'm gonna check that. Can you come with me,
Okay.
Mike? Mike? Mike died!
Oh. And oh man. Okay. Let me see here. Did- It's a good thing that Mike lit off that flare, so I know where he is. Let's see. Are you still alive? You got a steady pulse. All right. Yeah. Nope. This will not work. Need a full saline bag, which there is none of. Saline. Saline. Come to me, Saline. I would definitely save this movie because I enjoyed the hell out of it. It's a unique movie, definitely not like any kind of typical Hollywood movie. Very, very art house kind of sci-fi action, which we don't get very often. So, yeah, that's my take on it. Um, I've pretty much searched the whole hospital. There's like no saline in there. So let's check your pulse again. Make sure. Oh, no pulse. Well, Smitty, Mike, you were good reviewers. It's just too bad you couldn't find any of those apples. Like, I was killing it with the apples, dude.